So what's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new style of video. I just recently got UFC 3 and thought I'd make a series about it. Now I've seen a lot of people around YouTube making the career mode kind of videos, so I thought I'd make an Ultimate Team series, as it is by far my favourite game mode, and I want to try something a bit different for you guys. So this is going to be kind of a Road to Glory style series like the old FIFA YouTubers used to do. I'm not going to pay any money on packs, any money on points. I'm just going to start from the start, and you can go on this journey with me as I try to build as good an Ultimate Team as possible from scratch. As this opening fight plays in the background, we pack Tony Ferguson. It's the mandatory fight you have to do to start off your Ultimate Team, so I just ran through this really quick, not too many highlights to show. But yeah, I wanted to make it so that it doesn't alienate anyone. If you're the kind of person who don't like spending money on video games besides buying them, this is the series for you. You can play along with me, watch, take any tips that I use, and yeah, just play along. So as we get started here, I'm just kind of using Tony Ferguson, trying to get that hang of the striking. It's a little bit different to UFC 2, so I'm having a bit of trouble first, especially closing in on people after I knock them down here. I keep leaving myself vulnerable. As you see there, I got hit by the computer, which is absolutely awful, but managed to get the knockout anyway within the first round, and we can get on to get cracking into our actual Ultimate Team. This is the replays here. I just that one overhand punch that I kept spamming, and we're going to be using it a lot. So we go on here, we collect our coins and we get a pack. So we go we actually opened that pack and we got a silver created fighter, so I didn't want to do any designs on him yet. I wanted to wait until maybe we had a few more moves from him and could decide he was the guy we wanted to use. So if you have any suggestions for names or styles for him, please let me know. We're just filling out the rest of our team here. We didn't get too many great fighters, but we got all strikers, which is class. I really like to use the stand-up game in UFC, so I'm really happy we got them. And now you can see here I'm just looking through the combos for my fighter. I think for me, playing in UFC 2, what was really important was learning combos, so I'm going to try and use those. And we also complete a set to get a few extra coins, because we're just so close to that 5,000 for a pack. So we got those few coins, then we played an offline match so we could open a pack, and in this we actually managed to get none other than Dan Henderson himself, and combined with that overhand that we got in our starter pack, I was really hoping to go into a fight and throw a few H-bombs, hopefully get a few spectacular knockouts. So we decided I decided I'd use him for our first ever UFC fight. I was really excited for it. So that's just us equipping everything to Dan Henderson pretty much at this stage. We can't, beggars can't be choosers, so we've really just got to apply pretty much everything we have. We've got BJJ get-ups and a double leg takedown there, all bronze moves, but I guess I'll have to do. So we go into our first fight against Dong Young Kim. I was praying he wouldn't be that good, and that our debut we get a soft fight. But it's very clear from the get-go that this guy had played UFC 2 before and had played this game quite a bit. He was very experienced, and this guy was definitely no starter pack fighter. He had a lot of moves that were clearly silver or gold. But anyway, we got into this fight, and it's instant from the get-go what his game plan was. He just wanted to spam leg kicks. I thought all the cheese was gone from before, but apparently not. Just hit me with leg kick after leg kick after leg kick until I finally checked one, but this really continued throughout the fight. And I was trying to do the UFC 2 style of defending leg kicks, where instead of just trying to check them, I was trying to keep my range a little bit, stay at a distance, switch stances, but unfortunately that did not work at all. It just meant I almost landed no strikes. To be fair to this lad, he definitely had some shots that could go up top as well. He had some nice combos and had that spinning round kick that he kept catching me with. So I thought I'd make a wise business decision, try and take it to the ground, but it turned out to be, frankly, an awful business decision. He got me here in this backside, kept spamming the ground and pound, got me into top mount, followed by some more ground and pound. It's also a lot harder to arm trap in this game, so I wasn't even trying to get the half guard, and he was having his way with me. Finally got him, but after a few transitions he was straight back on top with some huge ground and pound. Caught me when I was trying to transition with my guard down, and thankfully I got saved by the bell and lived to see another round. So we got into round 2, and it was more of the same from the get-go, instantly hitting me with leg kicks, buckling those legs of mine. But I started now trying to move forward a bit more, and that didn't work. Started trying to get more in his face though, land a few more combos, but he really had answers for everything. He had good striking, great timing on his shots, and had some very, very good moves. Gets me in the tie clinch here, but I managed to get out, thankfully. Tie clinch doesn't seem to be as OP as it was in UFC 2, thank God, because it used to be if you got rocked and someone got you in the tie clinch, it was game over from there. There I rocked him, or I got a good shot of my own, but he's answered back straight away with a head kick, gets me in the tie clinch, hits me with the big knee. Thankfully I don't go out. In UFC 2 that would have been a knockout, so I'm pretty happy that it's not like that. Started opening up, trying to throw a few more combos, and story of the round, he just answered back with more of his own. Now round 3 I started to get into a bit more. We actually finally started to show some sort of fight in us. I think the game plan for if someone's spamming leg kicks like that is not to kind of like keep your distance and switch stances and stuff. It's definitely to try and check them, because I only checked about 5 or 6 of his kicks and he already was having a right leg health event, so definitely look to check kicks instead of kind of dancing around and keeping your range. He started off strong though after that, landing a good few combos up top. He definitely had some fast hands and some well memorized combos, but you can see here once he got that health event for his leg, he was blocking low because he didn't want to give up any more leg kicks, so it opened up some combos for me up top, and I landed a jab and an overhand there, landing some more, had him up against the fence. His stamina was a lot lower than mine. I'd managed mine way better, so I knew if I was ever going to get a finish it had to be now. Kept just trying to look for that overhand and got it, but just too late. At the end of the fight, couldn't finish him off, and he took it 29-28 in all cards. Pretty unfortunate to finish our first fight on a loss, but we move on. After this I got a level up pack, so we were able to go to the store and see if we could get anything better. So I went in to open it. It was only a basic pack, but we actually managed to get some pretty good things out of it. We got a gold judo throw, which is going to be pretty handy, and we've also got some a bronze fighter and some other nice bronze items that we can use to trade in for tokens and coins, which is pretty good. I feel like once my inventory starts to build up a bit more, I'll be able to use items to get those tokens a lot quicker, and they seem like they could be really, really helpful down the line. So we decided to use our golden boy, the creative fighter. I can tell he's going to be the man for us throughout this series. Added everything to him, perks, all the moves, some boosts as well, and we're hoping that we could get our first win of the tournament. Did not want to end this episode on a loss, but this guy came out and he was swinging. He clearly had some pretty high level moves also, a few gold punches in there, and definitely some cool kicks too, but he was thrown pretty widely, and I thought if I could use my boxing, kind of open up with some combos, we might be able to get something out of him. You can see when he was landing, he was taking serious damage off me, but he wasn't landing too often, and I was landing the cleaner shots, cleaner combos. We started opening him up here down the middle, a few jabs and straight combos, few jab to lead uppercut combos, hit him with a leg kick, and he couldn't hack it. He could not hack it. He made what he thought was a wise business decision, taking me to the ground. It looked like it for a while. He started hitting me with ground and pound, and I thought it was going to be a repeat of the last fight, but we managed to hit him with a reversal, get him into side control. We know into side control we're instantly blocking because he wants to get it back to half guard. Stop it, get into top mount, and desperately tried some ground and pound of our own, and we got it. And as he was trying to transition, he wasn't blocking, he couldn't hack it. We get the ground and pound finish, and our first win of the series. What a way to end it, what a way to do it. With our created fighter, the chosen one. He's definitely going to be the man for us, who we can count on to get big W's all the time. And yeah, we're going to end on a high note there. That's going to bring us to the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please let me know if there's anything you think I can do better, or if there's any suggestions you have for this series, please let me know. It has been really fun to play. I really love playing the UFC video games, so I'd love to make more of these. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.